Hi, I'm Rania. Are you ready to learn a professional belly dance routine? This program teaches a challenging, high-energy choreography to a cabaret belly dance song. You'll engage every muscle in your body and take your belly dancing to the next level with this exciting new program. Come on, let's get started. Okay, let's begin right away with combination number 1. Before you begin, please make sure you do a proper warm-up. Before you do any kind of dancing, you should do a proper warm-up. This program does not include a warm-up. Combination 1 begins stepping with our weight on the right, on the left, and on the right, and then left, right, left. It may be easier to remember front, back, front, front, back, front. Over this footwork, we're going to layer some hip work, a horizontal figure 8. One hip will come out to the front, to the side, and to the back, and then the other hip comes out to the front, side, back, and then alternate like a big sway. We're going to go up into demi-point or on our toes to do this traveling step, and it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to travel to this side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're ready to begin again. Let's go to the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's turn to the back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But instead of doing that same 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to do some vertical figure 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see a vertical figure 8 means lifting one hip, leaning it out, and dropping it, lifting the other hip and dropping it. Like this. Okay? Now we're going to travel forward. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to bow down. I'm not leaning forward unsupported. Notice I have one leg out in front, one leg bent, so my weight is still over my center of gravity. And I'm putting my hands here on my knee to support my upper body, so there's no undue pressure on the lower lumbar spine. And I'm going to gently lean forward. 1 and 2, roll up 3 and 4 with my arms up. Okay? Let's walk through that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. To the back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it now with my back turned to you, so you can follow along from the back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's try combination 1 to music. Good. Now let's begin combination 2. We ended combination 1 here. We're going to drop one arm and do a basic turn with this arm above, so we'll call it an umbrella turn. 1 and 2 and 3. Change arms and drop this hip. And 4. Let's repeat in the other direction. 1 and 2 and 3. Change arms and 4. With the arms still in this position, we're going to do some vertical figure 8s on this hip only and travel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Shoulder shimmy. Let's repeat the other side. Put the arms in an L again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Next, we'll shift our weight to the other side while doing some more of those horizontal figure eights. And the count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lock up, lock down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lock up, lock down. When we do the lock, we're pulling in on the lower abdominals and squeezing the buttocks so the pelvis tucks underneath. When we unlock or lock down, we just release to normal standing position. So lock, unlock. Let's try that section again. Lean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lock up, lock down. Lean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lock up, lock down. We repeat that section twice. Let's just go through that part again from the end of combination 1 here. Combination 2 begins, drop this arm and turn. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 Next, we bring the legs together and get ready to camel 3 times. First, we're going to bring ourselves up onto demi-point on our toes and camel 1 and 2 and 3. Now we're facing profile. Bring this leg out and do a nice, big, wide hip circle. And pull your arms up, your hands up along your body and lift yourself into releve. And that's the end of combination 2. Let's try that from the beginning, walking through. From the end of combination 1, drop this arm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 1 and 2 and 3 and big hip circle, lift into demi-point. Okay, I'm going to face the back. Let's try that facing the back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 1 and 2 and 3. Big hip circle and up. Let's try combination 2 to music. Let's move on to combination 3. From here, we'll stay in releve, bring our arms down slightly, and we're going to bend our knees to make our hips drop. And we'll do it in a percussive manner so that we pick up on the accents in the music. And the count will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we'll bring our hands up to our head and move to the side, back, side, down, and up. Make sure your head is nice and loose when you do this roll. It's kind of a segmented roll. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So from here, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now we're going to do this pelvic tuck that we did earlier, but we're going to walk sideways with it. In order to do that, have one foot in front of the other and walk with your weight front, then back, front, and back. Okay? Every time your weight is front, your pelvis should be forward. See the curve in the spine? The pelvis is forward in a relaxed position. Every time the weight is on the back, you put your weight on your back leg. You can bend that back knee slightly. You pull in on your lower abdominals and squeeze the buttocks so the pelvis tucks underneath you. This is what the pelvic tuck walk looks like from the side. And make sure to keep a nice lift in your chest. You don't want your chest to drop every time you tuck, which is a natural tendency. So nice lift in the chest, back, front, back, front. We're going to do this to the side. After we finish our head roll, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now we're going to curve. We're doing figure eights with the hands, hips, and chest. Just let your body sway. 2 counts down and 2 counts up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that section again. From here, arms down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, we're going to do a grapevine. Bring the outside leg to cross over, step out with the back leg, cross behind, and lift the hip. Put your hands in the hair. Now, in order to lift this hip, I have this toe pointed. And then I'm going to bring my hips front, back, front, back. And I'm making sort of a figure eight. It's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you can keep your toe pointed and slide your foot along the ground to stabilize your leg. So as you move your hip, your foot is anchored to the floor to help control your movement. So it's front, back, front, back. Repeat the same thing on the other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, front, back, front, back. Let's try that again. From here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, front, back, front, back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, front, back, front, back. Good. Let's walk through that whole section. From here, arms down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try this combination with my back to you so you can follow along from behind. From here, arms down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's try combination 3 to music. Okay, let's begin section 4. For section 4, we're going to step on this leg that was pointed. So we take our weight off our supporting leg and step. And then we begin 1, pivot, 2, 3, and then tuck on 4. For this tuck, we're going to do a pelvic tuck the same way we did in the beginning, but we're going to lean way back on that supporting leg. And as if there was a string from our lower abdominals to our knee, we're going to pull. The pelvic tuck lifts the leg. Arms outstretched. There's our tuck. So from here, in between beats, we're going to take the weight off the supporting leg and put it on the outside leg and begin combination 4. 1, pivot, 2, 3, tuck. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, tuck. Good. After the tuck, our inside leg is still lifted. We're going to put our weight on this leg, and we're going to walk with a hip circle. So every time we step out, we make a half circle with our hips to the front, and when we catch up with the next leg, it's a half circle back. Repeat. Okay. So after the tuck, it's 1 and 2, pivot. Same thing in the other direction. 1 and 2, pivot to the front. Now put your arms in an L shape. Lift this hip, and it's drop and kick and drop, drop. So for the second drop, we drop our supporting leg also. In between, go back up to standing position, change the L, drop and kick and drop and drop. Repeat. Drop and kick and drop and drop. Last time, other side. Drop and kick and drop and drop. Okay, let's walk through that one more time. We ended here. Put your weight here and begin. 1, 2, 3, tuck. 1, 2, 3, tuck. 1, 2, 3, pivot. 1, 2, 3, face front. Drop and kick and drop and drop. 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 And make sure when you do your hip drops and your kicks that your knees and feet are facing directly front. There's a tendency for people to have an inward rotation of the leg, and it's not good form. It's also visually distracting. So please remember when you drop or kick, keep your knee and foot parallel. Okay, let me turn to the back so you can follow from behind. Let's go. From the end of the last combination, put my weight down, and 1 and 2 and 3 and lift. 1 and 2 and 3 and lift. 1 and 2 and 3 and pivot. 1 and 2 and 3 and pivot. Drop and kick and drop and drop. 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 Good. Let's try it to music. Great. Let's move on. Combination 5 is probably the trickiest combination yet, but I have full faith in you. We end here. Let's get our weight down to change supporting legs and bring this leg back, then front, then back. Change legs, back, front, back. Let's try that again. From here, drop this foot flat and make that your supporting leg. Back, front, back, back, front, back. And over this back, front, back foot pattern, we're going to layer a pelvic undulation, similar to the pelvic tuck, but smoother. So whenever our weight is on the back leg, we're going to tuck. Pull in the lower abdominals and round out the lower back. Notice the curve that is naturally in my lower back suddenly is gone, and the back is smooth and rounded. Okay, so whenever my weight is on the back, it's a round spine. Whenever my weight is on the front, the curve comes back and the hips start to push forward. The hips push forward and up, and then down and back. Forward and up, down and back. Forward and up, down and back. So let me show you from the side what this pelvic camel backward walk looks like. Back, front, back, change legs, back, front, back. Back, front, back, back, front, back. Good. So we ended here, change supporting legs, back, front, back, back, front, back. step, brush your foot forward, cross over, and uncross for a half turn. And now make a full turn to the front. When you make your full turn to the front, get up on your toes, lift your arms up into an L, and get ready for a hip drop walk to the side. The hip drop walk to the side is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back onto your flat feet, pull the arm out to the side, and then the other side. Repeat, repeat. And as you pull your arm out, it's as though you have a string connected from your elbow to your rib cage. You're pulling your arm and your chest out, out, out. Nice, relaxed, undulating movement. Let your head flow with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's repeat on the other side. Back on your toes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that section from the beginning. From here. Back, front, back, back, front, back, step, brush, around, half turn, full turn, and up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last part of this section is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, head back. 1, 2, 3, head back. Last one. 1, 2, 3, head back. Let's walk through that one more time. From here, change weight. Back, front, back, back, front, back, step, brush, around, turn, full turn, and up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm going to turn my back to you so you can follow from behind. And we ended here. We're going to change weight. Back, front, back, back, front, back, step, brush, around, half turn, full turn, up into demi-point. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try that to music. Great. Let's move on to the last section, section number 6. We ended section 5 here. We're going to start section 6 by doing 2 full turns forward. We'll start on this leg, so bring our weight forward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you can't do 2 full turns in that 4 count, just do 1 turn. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Because it's better to do 1 clean turn than to do 2 full turns quickly that are all over the place. So if you have to do 1 turn, just do 1 turn. When we come out of the turns, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, we're going to jump and shimmy. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Next, make the outside leg your supporting leg. Put 1 hand behind the head and 1 arm out. We're going to do a hip circle walk again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Bring the outside leg to the front and lift. And we're going to do what's called a belly flutter, where you fill the diaphragm with air and push it out and in and out and in. We'll do this 6 times. Okay? After that, into releve or demi-point. L arms again. We're going to do a hip circle walk again, twice in this direction, but we're going to do it on our toes. So it's 1 and 2 and. Then bring the outside leg crossing over the front, half turn, another half turn, and roll up, reverse camel. Repeat this on the other side. Back into demi-point, 1 and 2 and, half turn, roll up. After this, back into demi-point. We're going to drop our knees to drop the hips as we walk sideways. So each time we take a step, we drop the corresponding knee. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The hands may be a bit tricky, so first try it with just the feet. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good. Now let's add the hands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Back onto your flat feet. One big horizontal figure 8. 1 and 2 and. Roll up, arms overhead, and then we have lotus hands. And then bring the arms down. Let me go over the lotus hands. Put your wrists together and rotate to one side. Put your wrists back to back and rotate to the other side. Wrists are together, one side, back to back, other side. Together, one side, back to back, other side. Don't do this. That's not the lotus hands. Twist, back to back, face to face, back to back. Do it up here, 1 and, hand circles down and pose. And we're done. Let me walk through this one more time. From where we ended section 5, here, 1 and 2 and, 1 and 2 and, 1 and 2 and, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, up, lotus hands, pull down, pose. And we're done. Now I'm going to face the back and do this whole section with my back to you so you can follow from behind. From here, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pull up, lotus hands, undulate down, and pose. Now let's try that section to music. Now that we've finished sections 1 through 6, let's put them all together to music.
Also available from Natural Journeys, 2 hip belly dance for weight loss with Rania.
For more information 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, go to www.naturaljourneys.com. Natural Journeys, when the journey is as important as the destination.
Let's begin our hips and waist workout by making a nice circle with our right hip. We're going to lift the right hip, lean it out to the side, drop it, and then bring it back into the center, making a full smooth circle. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Notice I'm lifting my heel off the ground to help lift that right hip. Really focus on making the shape of a circle. Lift, lean to the side, drop, and bring it back to center. You should feel a stretch in your hip as you lean it out to the side. Lean it out as far as you can. The more you lean out to the side, the nicer the movement looks. Nice big circle. And now the other side. We're stretching and strengthening those hip muscles. We're working our obliques and gluteus medius. Keep going. Now let's alternate, one on each side. Notice that by alternating the hip circles, we're making the shape of a figure 8. This movement is called a vertical figure 8. Really focus on the shape of the figure 8 as each hip makes a circle, right then left. Notice I'm echoing the movement of my hips with my hands. Now let's get ready to travel with this movement. Lift, lean, and drop. Lift, lean, and drop. So we're making the circle on one hip, and now we're changing directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other side. Lift, lean, and drop. Lift, lean, and drop. Really focus on making the shape of that circle as you travel with the vertical figure 8. You lift your hip, lean out to the side, and then pour the rest of your body into the movement. Nice and fluid. Notice I'm using L-shaped arms here. We're working our entire side of our body. Really sculpting that waistline. Now it's step, twist. Other side. Twist forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Change sides. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now double time. Twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist. Other side. Twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist. Other side. Good. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. Twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and change. Twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist. Other side. Notice I'm performing this movement on my toes. It's much easier to pivot when you're on your toes. We're actually incorporating our lower abdominals to change the direction of our hips. Good job. Now let's work on a combination where we get on our toes and twist for 4 counts and then do a grapevine. And then we'll repeat. Ready? Now grapevine 2, 3, 4 and twist 2, 3, 4. Grapevine 2, 3, 4. Twist 2, 3, 4. Grapevine 2, 3, 4. Twist 2, 3, 4. Cross back, step, cross front, and twist 2, 3, 4. Cross back, step, cross front, and twist 2, 3, 4. Cross, step, cross, and twist 2, 3, 4. Remember, the twisting is easier when you're on your toes. Pivoting on the balls of your feet will help prevent you twisting from your knees. You do not want to twist your knees. That may cause injury. And twist 2, 3, 4. Grapevine 2, 3, 4, and twist 2, 3, 4. Twist 2, 3, 4, and grapevine 2, 3, 4. Twist 2, 3, 4. Cross, step, cross front, and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grapevine 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and grapevine 2, 3, 4. Now let's get ready to walk with a hip drop. This movement is similar to when we walked with our vertical figure 8, but we're just lifting and dropping. Lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, other side, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, other side, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, other side, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, and change. So each time you step out, you're lifting the hip, and each time you catch up with the other leg, you drop the hip. If you travel to the right, only that right hip is lifting and dropping. Same for the left. Now double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change. Notice I'm on my toes, and I stay on my toes all the time. My heels do not come to the floor. What's making my hips lift and drop is the bending of the knees. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, change, lift, drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. Now we're swaying those hips. This is a horizontal figure 8. We did a vertical figure 8 before where we lifted the hips and dropped them. Now we're leaning the hip to the front, to the side, to the back, and then alternating. Front side, back, change, front side, back. This is a horizontal sway. The heels stay on the ground. We just lean the hip to the front, swing it around to the back, bring it back to center, and go to the next hip. And right, and left, and right, and left. Now we have a level change. Bend your knees and sway, and then go up on your toes and sway. It's down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and. Notice my arms are also coming down as I plie, and when I go up into releve, I lift my arms. So we're echoing the movement of the hips with the arms. Now let's get ready to travel backwards with this figure 8. Every time you take a step, sway those hips to the front, to the side, and the back, and then forward. As we walk forward, sway the hips from the back to the front. Walk front 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. Each time you take a step, you're swaying those hips around. 5, 6, 7, 8, and front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now stand in place and get ready to do 4 hip circles on each side. 3 and 4, change sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Change sides. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and change, and 1 and 2 and 3. Now get ready to travel with it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Change sides. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Change. Notice each time I step out, my hips make a half circle to the front, and when I catch up with the next leg, my hips half circle to the back. Front, back, front, back, front, back, and change. Front, back, front, back, front, back, and get ready to change. Good job. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and we're done.